Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. I haven't covered GALA for a while, not as a public video at least. I do cover GALA every week in the member only videos. So as a channel member you get every week and normally an opportunities video with opportunity coins, plus here a video about other charts. And GALA in the last few videos was in the let's say the rest, in the not very exciting video, because the chart doesn't do much, right? It's just dropping. I think in my last video I made sort of publicly on this channel, we talked about the 4 cent level and that should we drop below that level, I think it was actually the 4.3 cent level here. You can see this was support. We dropped below it, bounced off, and then we dropped. Then we would see quite a substantial decrease. And to be fair, I think that was a good call, because when we dropped below this level, we couldn't get above it anymore. We saw basically a 25% decrease. So it's not very exciting. And, well, it is for anybody who's short. But the point is the chart gives me a bit of a headache now. It's really coming down a lot. It's coming down more than it would be good for this chart. And basically, if we lose the 2.9 cent level here, the wave 2 low, which would be a possible wave 2 low, but to be fair, I think we have to shift this all over here. I don't think that GALA has already seen the bear market low. If it has seen it, it really needs to start moving. As long as we stay, well, it needs to start pushing higher above the 2.9 cent level. What I also don't know, on some exchanges this level might be different. Yeah, and that again is a problem with crypto charts. Exchanges have different charts. But yeah, we've just, to make this really work still as a bullish pattern here as a possible wave 1, which would be an impulse, and a correction in a wave 2, to make that work, it would really need to start moving now. It's basically already too late. So a breakout from here is already getting less likely. Of course, not impossible, but less likely, because we have dropped below the 88.7% fib level. That was another support level, by the way, that we lost, which was the 3.9 cent level. Next support, as you can see here, is now the 2.9 cent level. If we lose this, I don't know where we're going to land, maybe 2, maybe 1 cent, but basically then we've lost all support. So this is the level that ideally we want to hold. If not, I don't know how far we could really go. I would then go with the round numbers, 2 cents, 1 cent. But yeah, it is certainly a coin I wouldn't touch at the moment. Yeah, I'm not talking about the fundamentals here at the moment. It's a coin that is just sliding, not stopping at the moment, and where I would be very careful, because these are the coins that might not recover. I'm not saying that GALA won't recover. I'm just pointing out the risk here, because there will be many coins which are going to die in a bear market. The project and the fundamentals, all good. I'm not talking about that. Just from a chart point of view. Because in the end, who is agreeing and deciding on the value, right? It's just the people buying it and selling it. And at the moment, the value is just going down and dropping. People aren't interested in buying GALA for 3.3 cents. And that is always the problem with a coin that drops below the 88.7% fib level. So from the larger cycle, that 88.7% fib level was at 9.8 cents. Already when we dropped below that, I told you this is actually a bearish sign, because, we dropped below it here in a very, very strong sell-off. We recovered, but we basically could not get above that level again, which is a bearish sign. Retested, bearish, confirmed the retest, and started to move down. Yes, downtrend is slowing down, and it's important. And we need to be ready for a potential move to the upside from here. But as long as we don't see a signal, and that's what I mean. As long as we don't see a signal, this is just going to slide down. So I'm not going to touch this until I see a clear signal of a 5-wave move to the upside, an impulse. At the moment, this has come down dangerously close to previous support, and this is a chart maybe for the watch list, but it is one that I would want to do something before I do something, and not just to put my money in, which just then is going to lose value because the chart is just not stopping to drop. So we are now coming close to key support, which is that 2.9 cent level. And to be fair, we've seen a small reaction to it, but this is by far not enough to talk about something bullish here. I mean, here, it's nothing. We're still making lower lows. You can even add a trend line here to this. So as long as we stay below the trend line, nothing's going to happen. And then, to really get back into at least short-term uptrend, we want to make higher highs, higher lows. And I think to really do that, we need to get above the 4.3 or let's say 4.4 cent level first. And then we are not even above the 88.7% fib level, which is the 10-cent level or 9.8 cents. So at the moment, I'd be extremely careful with this one. Someone who believes obviously in GALA long term could, of course, dollar cost average. That's entirely up to you. But for me, I want to see a confirmed bottom in place with this one, because it's just dropped so much that it's just increasing the risk. Okay, that's my update about GALA. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.